What's up, everyone? I'm back. Now, I know a lot of you have been wondering, asking me about my kids, where they are, and if that's still a thing on this channel. And I just want to tell you one little thing. My kids are currently in foster care. And there's a little story behind it, but before I get to it, I just want to thank you for everybody. I just want to thank everyone right now who has subscribed and who has stayed subscribed to my channel. Even though I haven't been making any to much content, I just want to thank you guys, so appreciate you. If you're new to my channel, I am going on a journey from nothing to everything I want, and what I want is simple. Just to live normally, like a regular human being, having shelter, having something to do in the world, and being with my kids again, if that is possible at this point. As of right now, I'm currently in an apartment, as you can see, and the apartment life has been, but I didn't start here the entire time. I started first in a tent, and I had got a job, saved up a bit, ended up getting a vehicle, car, SUV, lived out of that for a minute, and just traveled around, was able to visit with my kids, and eventually that car broke down, and I ended up back in the tent. And fast forward to now, about a year later, and mind you, the whole journey started April 2023. It is now June 2025, and I'm excited to be here because I have a lot to share. But without further ado, I want to explain where my kids are at the moment, and I want to keep it brief and short. Right now, my kids are in foster care. They were placed there by their mother, their biological, full-on blood mother. At the moment, my two daughters that I'm aiming to have in my care, in my custody, for some reason felt that she couldn't handle the kids, she couldn't work with the living situation that she was living in at the moment. She ended up leaving them and dropping them off at a family care facility or a family care home or something like that. And she never came back. About a week went by, 2 weeks went by. The parents had to call her and say, hey, are you coming to get your kids? You said you were going to be gone for this amount of time and you're not coming back. So the mother just said, keep them. I don't want them. I can't handle them. I don't know what to do with them. And so basically signed the papers over to the CPS, and CPS took them. They placed them in a temporary home with a couple who has not yet had kids of their own. So they kind of wanted to do this to learn how it is to have kids. Now my kids have been bounced around a lot, so they're dealing with a lot of emotional issues, and so it's really difficult. Came to me, the court came to me, the CPS came to me, everybody came to me and said, do you want them? Because the mother doesn't want them, and we were trying to contact you and we found you, so would you like your kids? And of course I said yeah, and I explained that she was the one that was kind of keeping them from me. She had, I haven't even seen them in a year, and she came up with this pretty much blank restraining order between me and the girls and the mother. She had no thoughts on it. I mean, the entire report was completely blank. That's kind of the hurdle, and also especially since there's two different counties that we're working with, they're kind of like trying to hurdle that to get me to visit with them, or at least to have some sort of rights to visit, even if they are supervised. So once I got a hold of all of this, and once I went through the whole court process, because there were some allegations placed against me by their mother and even by the kids, so it was really difficult to kind of face that in the beginning. But after the whole court thing and everything went through, it looks like the only thing that they wanted me to do was take parenting classes and some form of therapy. And fast forward to now, this is basically, I got the phone call back in October of 2024 that my kids were placed in foster care. So fast forward to now, it's June 2025, and I have finished the therapy part of this court order. I'm trying to now complete the parenting classes every Friday on Zoom. So that's where we're at. And so I'm hoping that my kids weren't brainwashed too far, into believing whatever it is that they've been taught to believe. And I'm hoping that I can still have a chance at having them feel comfortable with coming back to at least one part of their home. That's the dream. And if later on they don't want to visit with me, I visit, or if they happen to get the chance to, the honor to visit with them and sit down with them, and they really don't want me in their life, I can't say no to that, because at least I tried. At least I did my part into taking those classes, doing the therapy, and attending the courts, just as I have been. Let's see what happens after that. So that's where my kids are at the moment. They're currently in LA somewhere at a foster home with, I hope, a really good couple. From what I hear, they're a nice Christian couple. They've been traveling with them, taking them up north, going to visit family in other states. So my girls are getting a chance to travel, which I think is a good thing. So anyways, I'm just going to keep this video straight dedicated to my kids. If my kids are on here and you're watching this somehow, I just want you to know that I love you. And I haven't forgot about you. I think about you every day. And I only hope to be with you again. And I'm working diligently, hard on what I'm doing. I just want you to stay strong, you know? And remember that you have that within you, always. You have that light, you have that power. And if you don't have each other, at least you have yourselves and that inner knowing, you know? Anyways, I love you. Girls, if you're watching, I love you. I love you, kids. And for the rest of my viewers, I appreciate you guys deeply too. I love you guys. And I hope to be on here again soon. Peace.